Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving into the exciting world of government contracts. Now I know what you're thinking. Government contracts? Sounds boring. But trust me, it's not as complicated as you might think. Think of it like this. The government needs stuff, just like you and me. They need buildings built, roads paved, and computers programmed. But instead of heading down to the local hardware store, they use contracts to get things done. These contracts are basically agreements between the government and businesses like the one you might work for or even own one day. It's like a fancy handshake that says, you do this work for us, and we'll pay you for it. Sounds simple enough, right? Now let's break down the two main players in this contract game: awards and purchase orders. Don't worry, we'll use plenty of examples along the way. First up, we've got contract awards. Imagine you've entered a science fair. You've spent weeks perfecting your potato battery, and finally the big day arrives. You present your project to the judges, and they're blown away. You win first place and receive a shiny blue ribbon. That's kind of what a contract award is like. A company submits a proposal to the government, outlining how they'll tackle a specific project. The government reviews all the proposals and chooses the one they think is the best fit. The winner gets the contract award, their very own blue ribbon. This award means they've officially won the government's business and can start working on the project. But hold on, it's not over yet. There are different types of awards, each with its own set of rules and expectations. Let's explore those next. Remember those different categories at the science fair? You had your physics projects, your chemistry experiments, and of course the ever-popular potato batteries. Well, contract awards are similar. They come in different flavors, each designed for a specific type of project. One common type is a firm fixed price award. This is like buying something with a price tag. The government agrees to pay a set amount for the completed work, no matter what. Then, there are cost reimbursement awards. These are more flexible, like when you pay for something with an allowance. The government covers the actual cost of the project, plus a little extra for the company's effort. Understanding the different types of awards is important because it helps businesses know what to expect and how to price their services. Section 4. Purchase orders, like ordering pizza for the government. Now, let's talk about purchase orders. These are like the little cousins of contract awards. They're simpler and used for smaller purchases. Think of it like ordering a pizza. You call the pizza place, tell them what kind of pizza you want, how many you need, and when you need it. They take down your order and send you a confirmation. That confirmation is like a purchase order. In the government world, a purchase order is a formal document authorizing a specific purchase from a vendor. It outlines what's being bought, the quantity, the price, and the delivery date. While contract awards are like winning a whole science fair, purchase orders are more like winning a blue ribbon for best potato battery in your class. They're still important, but on a smaller scale. Section 5, real-world example, building a bridge to understanding. Let's say the government wants to build a new bridge. That's a big project, right? They'd probably use a contract award for that. They'd create a detailed document outlining the bridge's design, materials, and timeline. Then they'd invite construction companies to submit proposals. The company with the best proposal, the one that's the most cost-effective, efficient, and meets all the requirements, would win the contract award. They'd then be responsible for building the entire bridge according to the agreed-upon terms. Now let's say the government also needs to buy new computers for the bridge engineers. That's a smaller purchase, so they'd likely use a purchase order. They'd contact a computer vendor, specify the type and quantity of computers needed, and the vendor would send a purchase order confirming the details. See? Contract awards and purchase orders each have their own place in the world of government contracting. Section 6. Key takeaways remembering the essentials. Alright, science fans, let's recap what we've learned today. Government contracts are like agreements between the government and businesses to get work done. Contract awards are like winning a science fair. They're given to the best proposal for a specific project. Purchase orders are like ordering a pizza. They're used for smaller, more straightforward purchases. Remember, understanding the difference between these two is important for anyone who wants to work with the government or simply understand how things get done in the public sector. Section 7. The big picture contracts and purchase orders in harmony. So, there you have it. Government contracts, awards, and purchase orders might seem a bit confusing at first, but they're really just tools that help the government get things done. Think of it like a toolbox. You wouldn't use a hammer to tighten a screw, right? The same goes for government contracts. They use the right tool for the right job, whether it's a big project like building a bridge or a smaller purchase like buying computers. And just like any tool, the more you understand how it works, the better equipped you'll be to use it effectively. So, keep asking questions, keep exploring, and who knows, maybe you'll even win a government contract yourself one day.